here's a good example of the recycle formation. So again, look, even this is shaped. And they're even doing the same thing too. So you see how Jones is in the net, right? He's over here. So if he can get there fast enough, if he fails to a 50, he can cover up. Just like how I'm right here, waiting in midfield, centering. So if my teammate fails, I can either turn back around, shadow defend, or he can just, I can pick up after my teammate, which would be a little bit too dangerous. Wait, what happened after that? So again, he lost. Obviously, it was a double commit. And that's it. I did exactly what I said. I turned around and went back on defense. Because there was nothing I can do. So I went back on defense. And here, I seen that he was going for the ball. And I knew my teammate couldn't get there in time. Which he did. I thought he didn't. So I seen that and I slowed down. So, and here's where the formation really works. So, right here, hits the ball, and look, right here. He goes back to the zone I was just in. Kind of, but yeah, now he's behind me. That was a double commit. That's not really good. I didn't know he was double committing. So again, see how he just failed. I tried to recover in time. Hopefully it ended up good. But I recovered in time. Not really. So I can get back into that zone. But it's already going off the corner. I seen those going off the corner. And this is a common thing in rlcs they do. They fly across the net. And the reason why is because if they're just flat like this, they're flat on the ground. You see he's flying up. They can easily dunk on you when you're down here. But when you're up here, that's like a brick wall. And that's exactly what happened. So, let me skip back. It goes downfield. And right here, I see he's going for it. So I'm not just going to fly across the net normally. I went to go 50. Because if I was just going to fly across here, who knows if I'd have got there perfect timing. And because his teammates right behind him. So I was like, alright, I'm going to 50. So I jumped off the wall and 50'd him. And my teammate had committed with me, but that's alright. But he missed, which is good. So now that gives me a chance to hit the ball. And he missed as well, so I hit it past him. I got a perfect landing. Right here, I didn't know my teammate was going to go for that, so I accidentally just put it past him. Didn't mean that. But again, here comes the cycle formation. My teammate is going back in the zone I was just in. So, you see, and here's the mistake of the other team. You see, they're right next to each other. That's not good. Because now, say if my teammate was actually here. Oh, no, that's not good. If I jumped off the wall, perfectly hit the ball to midfield, now all my teammate has to do, turn around and hit it in. Because they're in a double commit formation. They're literally right next to each other. So, and now that allows my teammate to get an easy read, but I'm guessing he didn't read it in time. I seen it was going in. I would let it roll off there, but I had my ball cam on. So what I did was what most people would have done in that situation. So let's go back. It comes downfield. So like right here, most people at this situation, they would have hit the ball from here. They would try to like hit the ball. The ball hit its apex. So I knew there was no way possible I can hit the ball from behind and curve it. So I got in front of the ball. And you can see this is where I jumped. So I can get in front of the ball and curve it. Because again, the ball is on its apex. You can't curve the ball once it's in its apex. So that's all I had to do. And then another thing I did. So after I got that save, right? See, I got that save. I'm right here. So if any of their teammates wanted to come hit it again, I'm already there. But that would be a little risky because I haven't landed yet. So my teammate picks it off, and look where I'm at. Taking the zone where my teammate was. And that's how the cycle formation works once again. And here's a mistake from the opposite team. Right here, if we were fast enough, all we could have done was just pass it downfield. Once the ball hits its apex, no way none of these players would get saved. So let's look at this again. Look at this. I'm covering the zone my teammate was just at. My teammate's going up to a 50. Look at this clear field. A beautiful clear field. And that's exactly what my teammate did, because he noticed there was a clear field. Now Jones recovered in time. And again, I took the zone that my teammate just left. And that's the whole point of the cycle formation. And that prevents double commits and stuff. So basically, think of it like this. It just goes in a circle the entire time. So now that I already took the zone my teammate's in, all I have to do is get the save. Now the reason why I didn't go for that, let's replay it again. I didn't go for that right there because I knew if I was to go for that, there's no one behind me. If I was to go for that and if I'd have lost that 50, then that's an easy net. Or his teammate could have just went downfield and read that. And there's still no one backfield. So I knew just to turn around and shadow defend again. So that was a pretty smart move in my opinion. He hits it down, and of course I get the read. Let's just continue on. Hits it downfield. I grab the boost. Now this is a little risky. Now here comes a mistake once again of the other team. And here's what most low-ranked players do. And I learned this off of watching the rlcs. So look at this. Again, a clear field. Judging from here, that line, that's going to go in. If he can't get there on time. He does get there in time. No, he doesn't get there in time. Yeah, just remember this play. That's exactly what happened. Hit it off the wall because there's no one there defending. So that's what everybody gets mad about, and that's how you always get scored on. And this is a problem with low-ranked players. And luckily, I've been studying off the rlcs, so I know how this works. And that's what I always used to do, and that's how I always lost games, because that happened. Alright, so cheat the kickoff slightly. Let's see what happens. Okay, I go back around. Alright, the reason why I went back around was because just in case if my teammate lost. So I went back around a little bit. Alright, my teammate lost that. So normally I would have just covered up this zone, right? But I seen that they weren't really covering anything. Once again, it's dang near a clear open field. Now, my team, that is a little risky because my teammate's still in midair. But again, now a double commit happens. So this is where their mistake comes in. So my teammate just landed, which means there comes a cycle formation. Now he took the zone I was just in. And here's where the mistake again. So they double committed. So now that they double committed, look at that, a clear open field. Jim luckily recovered in time, but then he whiffed. And all my teammate had to do was hit it. And I remember this play. I wanted to steal his shot. I should have, because Jim actually got the save. So you see right here, what I was thinking about doing is redirecting it up, which actually I should have done, because Jim recovered in time and saved it. So maybe I should have, got that. And they could have scored right there, but, they didn't, because the ball hit its apex. Alright, again. So I jumped, because I seen that's an easy touch for me. And look how late he gets there. So I seen he didn't jump. As soon as I see you don't jump and you're right there, I'm going to get that. Man, it was risky, but it's in fast motion. Sometimes you don't get to, see everything. Alright, let's see what else happens. Okay, again, my teammate takes the zone I was just in. Going back to the cycle formation. And then I'm taking this zone again that my teammate was in. So it just keeps going back and forth. So there's never a time where they'll have a clear field. Now I come up just a little bit. Grab some, I was gonna grab mid boost, but I seen they're way too close and that's too risky. And I get demoed there because I didn't see that. But, you know, teammate gets to save, luckily. Respawn right here. And this is where we got scored on because I had no boost and he hit it downfield. Yep. Yeah, I had no boost. And I didn't realize that he hit it that hard. I didn't even think that was going to go that high up in the air. So, you know, that was a good play by the other team. Nothing you can do about that. And even if you could do something about that, you have to know that's coming. Alright, so let's see. Let's pause it real quick. Alright, this is a little risky by me. So I'm heading for corner boost, which is not always the smartest idea. So, you know, but I mean, he is a pretty distance. I actually whiffed this. I don't know how I whiffed that, but oh, and this is where this play comes. And this is what happens in the rlcs. So, this is what I like that my teammate did. So, he's seen that I whiffed, right? What my teammate does is, instead of him trying to hit the ball and freak out, he goes up the wall, which is what they do in rlcs. So, this is like I said, now it's just a perfect save. But the thing is, it's about to go in. And here's the part where I really had to clip it. I was so excited when this happened. So, it was about to roll in. I bumped my teammate into the ball. Look, right here. You see. Yo, it was a pixel away from going in. I bumped my teammate to hit the ball out of the net. That's actually a nice team play right there. That was beautiful reads. Teammate went up the wall, got the save. But the reason why I still went in, because his car was facing in. But, you know, it's not really a lot you can do about that. Got the save. And literally, and if you think, I'm trying to get a better view. Yeah, see right there, I bumped him. Went right out. And then the best part, and here comes their mistake. I think there was a double commit going on. Yep. Oh, it wasn't a double commit. So what Jim should have done, he drove across here, right? Knowing that we saved it. What he should have done is power slid and then drove down here. So now he can just go upfield and get the save. But no, he came straight in. And I like this because this just shows the mistakes of low ranks. And I'm low ranked. And if I'm telling you beautiful defense as a low ranked player, then you probably wouldn't believe me. But trust me, if you watch our rlcs game, they do the same thing. Cycle. I don't think they call it that, but I call it the cycle rotation. The cycle. I call it that because if you look at a recycling bin, how the logo is and stuff. Alright, so my teammate gets that easy shot, you know. And that's what I really wanted to show. Then after that, we just won the game. So let's see what happens. Alright, nothing. Everything normal. No, not really a lot of mistakes yet. Okay. Here comes a mistake. CDM went up the wall to hit the ball, right? I'm guessing he didn't see Jim hasn't recovered yet. So, the mistake he made, he's going to hit the ball down. Okay, he didn't. Luckily not. I'm guessing he just now noticed. Because if he was to hit it down, teammate's right there. And again, here comes the cycle rotation. My teammate was just in the zone. I'm literally right here. So, there's nothing they can do to score on this. Alright, again, and I did hesitate because luckily I did, so now I'm on shadow defense. I hurry up and grab corner boost, which wasn't not really that smart. I didn't really need it, but, and here's another thing. A lot of golds right here in this situation, what they would have done is like front flip into the ball. So what I did is, I knew there was no way I could save that by like front flipping or back flipping. So what I did was I double jumped. So when I double jump, it sends the ball off the crossbar. Bam. Look at that. That's actually a beautiful save. Then he hits it back. Teammate gets a read. Oh, yeah. Okay, so it's a whiff. I hesitated because I didn't know that they were still midfield. So I see they're midfield. I just hit it down anyway. And I 50. And my teammate goes back in the same zone. But he had no boost and he committed, which isn't good. But we still got the win. Because they have to get a kickoff goal in order to win. And yeah, that's about it about this. About how RLCS, does their defense. And yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next video.